Hi, it's Kim and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to get rid of mealybugs, hopefully. It's in the middle of winter here and I have found little white cotton fluffs on one of my favorite plants. It's this jade plant, a Mini-Jade. It's really Portulacaria afra that I have. There's little white cotton fluffs here and there on the stems and leaves of the plants, and I think after Googling it, I have mealybugs. So we're going to have to fight those, and the first thing I need to do is to isolate it from the rest of the plants because these things can spread like crazy. So I have taken this particular pot that it's in and taken it away from the area where I have the other plants under lights, and I have it under its own special light here on the other side of the basement. Hopefully it's not infested any of the other plants. I've looked through them and can't find any evidence, but I just have it plugged up here and we're ready to begin our fight. Okay, now the plant doesn't seem to be horribly infected right now. There's just a spot here and there. So I'm going to try treating the plant. Now I realize that these little white tufts, it's a kind of a scale insect that's covered with little waxy strands that kind of give it a cotton fluff appearance. I don't have too many of them, so I have my hopes up. Now my Mini-Jade is planted in a styrofoam planter. I call it almost hypertufa. I'll put a link up here to show you the post of how to make these. They're very nice planters, very light. You can easily lift them, move them, and they make wonderful planters and almost look like the stone. You can plant them any color you want, anything to match your own decor. But that's the type of planter that I have this particular Mini-Jade inside. Now I have decided to use my own homemade insecticide formula. I'm not going to buy one of the over-counter insecticides. I'm going to mix about 1 cup of the 70% isopropyl alcohol, the rubbing alcohol, 1 cup water, and about a teaspoon of Dawn, not the one with bleach, and a teaspoon of vegetable oil. And these are like surfactants so that we can get it to cling to the plant, etc., to kill all the little waxy bugs. The nymphs are kind of hard to see. They're a little bit clear, maybe pinkish. It's very hard to see them on the plant, but they are also along the stems, and if you mush them with a Q-tip, for instance, you might see a little orange stain or pinkish stain. Now I'm soaking the planter too. The styrofoam shows through. Those little white patches are pieces of the styrofoam that have gotten chipped or dented, and I want to make sure that I've soaked that so that no little critter can hide down in those. But those white patches you see are just pieces of styrofoam showing through. Now be sure to treat your container and keep it clean. Wipe all the little critters off that you can, because you do want to make sure you get rid of every single little nymph so that they won't spread to your other plants and continue infesting this one. Now it's kind of hard to show you as I try to film this and do the operation myself, but I'm kind of lifting it, twisting it around so I can see it at all angles. You have to especially look at the little leaf joints and branch joints to find the little white fuzzy creatures, and then near them may be almost the clear little waxy nymphs. Sorry, my rock keeps rolling around as I twist and turn. I'll just remove it so it won't break one of these stems. But if you're real thorough, I think we can conquer this. I've been working at it for several days, and I do think that mostly I'm finding clear branches every day that I work at it. I don't spray the solution every day, but I check it over every day. I put the solution on probably about every 5 days, and the solution that I'm using, I just kind of douse the whole underside and stem and everything, and even spray down into the surface. I want to make sure I kill all the critters. Well, it's been about 3 weeks and I've maintained the treatment about every 5 days. It seems to be going real well. I've not found any white fluffs in a week or more, and occasionally I think I see the little clear pink nymphs, but they're so tiny it's really hard to tell. But I've used a Q-tip soaked in my solution to kind of rub at those. But the plant itself is looking pretty healthy and pretty nice, so I'm pretty pleased that I have conquered, knock wood, the infestation so far. I am not going to put this plant over on the other shelf just in case I've missed some, because it may be a month before some of them, I don't know, mature enough that I notice the white fluffs. But I'm going to try and keep a sharp eye on it, but still keep it isolated, and meanwhile keep an eye on the other plants to make sure that they don't start their own little cotton farm too. But I guess I'm just going to have to keep concentrating on my indoor plants since the snow is falling here in Ohio like crazy, and I'm not going to be able to be outdoors for a while. But glad you came and watched today, and be sure to tune in again for more. I like it when you come watch my videos. Thank you for watching.